Welcome to my DIY summer room decor video. First I'll show you how to make these colorful geodesign artwork. Grab a frame. This one's from the dollar store. This one is 8.5 by 11. We're going to take the backing off. So we're going to just get rid of this paper that's in it. And we're going to put this aside for now. And we're going to work on the back. Now rather than spending money to design our back, we're just going to use the back that's here. Now you need a sponge brush, or any brush would do, and pick a color of acrylic paint. For the cat background I use black, but for this one I'm going to try red and see how that goes. All we're going to do is squirt a little bit onto our backing and then use our brush to brush it on. This usually takes 2 to 3 coats. So you're just going to get it all and make sure there's no brown spots shining through or whatever color your background is currently for your frame. Now where there's some tape here, we're going to try to cover that up. You got to make sure that we cover that up. Once you're finished with your coats and this is all dry, then set it aside. Next, print out your image. If you want your artwork to be right on the background like this cat, then you need to print out an outline. You can also choose to print out a filled-in image like this. You can choose to print this out in landscape or portrait. You can choose any image that you like. You can do summer ones like this palm tree or sandcastle. But you could also do regular ones that you can keep up all year round like the cat and this butterfly, which I will be doing for this tutorial. Cut your image out with a pair of scissors. Then flip it over so no imperfections will show. If you're like me, you probably have a lot of post-its lying around. So gather all your colors of post-its that you'd like. It doesn't matter if they're the big ones like this that are also accordion style. It doesn't matter if they're little ones like this that just plain style. Anything but those little flags that are kind of glossy. You can also just use regular little pieces of colored paper. Starting with this first color, I'll just use this little orangey color for my top. We're going to pull off a few at a time. Pull it away from the bunch. And then we are going to take our scissors again. And to get the geometric look, we are going to cut not on the glue part. We're going to cut down here. We're going to cut just basic triangle out of that. And now we will have a few to work with at a time. Then you're going to take one at a time and take just a basic glue stick. Basic everyday glue stick. You don't need any strong glue for this one. Just going to take that and rub it around on one of the sides of the triangle. And then you're just going to glue it down as you go. And if you need to resize it, you can. You can cut each triangle in half again if you need to, instead of cutting a whole new bunch of them. I do rows of colors going all the way across. So this whole row would be the orangey color, then I would move on to my next color. But you can do whatever you'd like. You can make it say something, you can make any design, you can go this way rather than that way. Just have fun with it. The rest is up to you. Once your design is all filled in, you're going to pick up your backing again. And it can be a little bit spotty like mine is, because hopefully it will mostly be covered. So now you're just going to take your design and overlay it just to size it up and see how it's going to fit and where you're going to want it. And also see if you'd like to paint your background a different color. So then once you have a good idea of where you want it, you're going to flip it over and just take the glue stick again. You're going to just do all around your design with the glue stick and then flip it over and push it down. Now I overlaid this the best I could to cover the clips. Take your frame again, pop the cover right back in. And there is your finished project. This would be available in my Etsy shop if you're interested in buying mine. For the next craft, I will teach you how to make these cute little beach and mason jars. Start with your mason jar. Take off the rim. You can set this aside and spray paint it or washi tape or duct tape, anything you like to make it look like a sky. I'm going to take my sand colored sand that I've gotten from Micers. Fill your mason jar about 1/4 of the way. Now I'm opening this package of shells that I got from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to take one shell for now and just drop it in. I'm actually going to try to set it where I'd like it. And you can kind of bury this if you'd like paper umbrellas, the kind that you put in your drinks. I got this in Walmart. I'm going to take this pretty reddish pinkish color and I'm going to open it up and push the little band up so it stays up. Going to put it into your mason jar, plop your umbrella in, and one more shell. Put the lids back on, and you have yourself an instant beach in a jar. Find a foam cone and ball that you like to size together. This is obviously going to be the cone of your ice cream, and this is going to be your ice cream scoop. Next, we're going to take our cone and a piece of felt, any color that you'd like for your cone. You'll line up the edge of their felt with the edge of the cone. And now that my edges are lined up, we're going to put a line of hot glue connecting this side with this side. So we're just going to glue that down and be sure to tighten towards the bottom, trim off the top and the bottom. Now I have my foam cone covered in felt. Next, we're going to move on to the ball. We're going to hot glue on the bottom of the cone and place the ball on top. Now we have this. Next, we're going to take pom-poms and glue them all around the entire ball. Okay guys, I have no clue what flavor mine would be. I don't know what you would call this. I gotta be honest, I ran out of pom-poms that were the same size and color, so then I just started using what I had left over, and then I just ran out of pom-poms. So I'm really sorry about that. I don't have time to go out and get more right now. I really hope that you still try this craft because it will work. It really will. You just have to have enough pom-poms and the right color and size. But as you can see, it is coming together. I would just continue to fill in the ball and then make sure you get a few in the crack here. And then I was just gonna put a few along the rim here just to make it look like it was like melting a little bit. But I hope you still do this. It is coming together. It will be your giant ice cream cone. And I started on the top, so what I was going for is like the hot fudge here, the little ripple, and then I had the cherry, and then I was going to do vanilla ice cream with these, and then I quickly ran out of that, and then I was gonna go into like raspberry or something, or strawberry, and then I figured I'd do a chocolate, and then I ran out of those colors, and I found the green, and it was like, okay, I'd do a mint, then I ran out of that. So I'm so sorry, guys, like I'm about to go on vacation, so I'm super busy, and didn't have time or the money to run out and get more, but I do want to finish this at some point, or redo it, I guess, because it is definitely a cool craft. You can just put it into a pencil holder or just have it on a table, or you could hot glue right before you put the cherry on. You could hot glue down a piece of string and then glue the cherry on top of that, and then you can hang it up from somewhere. So that is your giant ice cream cone. Again, I'm very sorry I wasn't able to finish it, and it looks pretty messed up with the flavors. If you know the fact that they're all different colors and some of them are different sizes, you'll be able to tell that this will turn out nice when it is the same. For a few more summer ideas, check out my tutorials on these decorative dishes. To add a pop of color to your room, get these flower clip-ons from the Dollar Tree and just clip them on to either side of your curtain.